Hello everyone, today we'll be discussing this topic typhoid. So, typhoid is basically, this is also called typhoid fever. This is a bacterial disease. That means it is caused by a bacteria, and the name of the bacteria is Salmonella typhi. Salmonella typhi. So, the name resembles the bacteria also. So, this typhoid is also called enteric fever. Why? This enteron means means gut, and gut means, you all know, that intestine or whatever, the in the stomach, everything is gut, okay, alimentary canal. So this disease, this bacteria basically affects the small intestine. That's why this is called enteric fever. The mode of transmission of this bacteria is a fecal-oral route. Fecal means feces, and oral means your mouth. So, if you ingest something which is contaminated by this bacteria, this Salmonella typhi bacteria, then you can acquire this disease. Basically, what happens if people are doing open defecation, you understand, if people are doing open defecation, then this bacteria may be spreading to the nearby river bodies or wherever. And when that contaminated water is consumed by some person, then this bacteria travels through his gut and infects the small intestine region. So the incubation period is 1 to 3 weeks. It takes 1 or maximum 3 weeks to affect the person's body. What are the symptoms? The symptoms is high fever. Basically, high fever is experienced by the person, that is 40 degrees Celsius or 104 Fahrenheit. Abdominal pains is occurring in the small intestine. Anorexia means loss of appetite. The person will lose its appetite, and vomiting and diarrhea may also be faced by the person. Intestinal perforation is what, that the person will face the holes in the intestine, because this bacteria is infecting the intestine. This can lead to death. This is a very severe case of this bacteria. The treatment includes, so we are talking about the treatment now. The treatment includes antibodies, vaccine is also there, and viral test is used to detect the bacteria. To detect the bacteria, the viral test is used. So this test is basically an antigen antibody test, which is used to detect the presence of the bacteria. This test basically involves taking the blood sample and then testing it. Mary Mellon is a very famous case. She was a person and she faced this typhoid, but she had good immunity. So this bacteria was inactive in her gut. So there were no symptoms. She was symptomless, and she was a professional cook. She was a chef. So when she made the food with the unhygienic hands, she spread the disease to other persons whom she was serving the food. So the typhoid was spread in those persons, and this is a very famous case of Mary Mellon. Uh, excuse me. So she was also called Typhoid Mary for this, because she spread the typhoid to the people whom she was feeding. So that's it. Thank you all.